Basic rule in video is that whatever the frame rate you select, multiply that number by 2 and it will give you the correct number that you should set your shutter speed so the motion blur in your video looks normal. This is called the 180-degree shutter rule in video. The available frame rates your cameras usually record in is 24 frames per second, or FPS for short, 30 FPS, 60 FPS, and 120 frames per second. If it shoots anything over 120 frames per second, it's usually for slow motion. Most cameras and videos have simplified this into just the slow motion mode on your camera. So if you want to record in 24 frames per second, like in films and movies, when you multiply 24 by 2, it'll give you what your camera's shutter speed should be, which is 1/48th of a second on your camera. Don't worry about this being a fraction, just focus on the bottom number. And depending on where you're located, you may not see 1/48th, so just pick 1/50th or whatever number is closest on your camera. So if you want to use 30 frames per second, like you see on TV and most on YouTube videos, choose 1/60th of a second on your shutter speed.